Fresh flowers are shipped in from all around the world. Before they can be placed on a float, they must first be processed. Hundreds of volunteers work behind the scenes to cut, trim, and place them into vials.
Well, the roses are ordered by color, basically, and it's based on the square footage of the individual area. So once the float is designed and they paint it out, then they know that, okay, hot pink roses are going to go here, so they measure the square footage, and they know that so many rose heads go per square foot, and they just multiply it out, and bingo, you have an order.
We have each table set up by float name, orders, and numbers. Inside the water there's bleach, and that is before, in the week of November, and we get them ready. This stuff right here, it's called Quick Dip, and it basically shocks the flower and it makes it open up. It makes it bloom so it can grow and have that beautiful look when it's parade day.
We're cutting them at different lengths. So right now I'm using either a 1 inch or 2 inch. So we're staggering them. So when they put them on the float, they'll be wavy. And then I hand them to the girls and they dip them and then they put them into the vials.
A wide variety of flowers in a multitude of colors need to be sorted out and allotted to each float.
The majority of it, we still do a lot of fresh flowers. We've obviously lots of mums, roses, orchids, anthuriums. Depending on the type of float, can be a lot of tropical flowers. Some may be a lot more of your southwestern type flowers.
Volunteers from the Kiwanians are actually working on our carnations. We have red, orange, lavender, and they're actually taking toothpicks. They're breaking off the stems and they're taking a toothpick and they're shoving it into the back of the flower itself, and then we're going to stick it into the foam rubber that's on the deck.
Have been cut off, so you only have the buds, and then you stick them on and let them dry. We match the color paints because there's pink paint. The pink paint's usually the lavender flowers, carnations, and the white's usually these white carnations.
So you start by putting a little bit of glue, and then you stab a hole in there, and then you stick the flower in. It's got to be kind of a big hole because you got to get the whole flower in there. And then you want to spread the flower out and then stick it in there, just like that.
First cue, go.
Today at Dot News. Tomorrow, Channel 7.
Or 5.
Or 11. On the spot for the dog.
Mark it, that's a good one.
That's a good one.